In 1901, a crew of sponge divers descended into the Mediterranean waters off the Greek island of Antikythera. They were exploring the remains of a Roman-era shipwreck, documenting ancient pottery and marble statues scattered across the seabed. Among the treasures, they pulled up a heavily corroded, calcified lump. Covered in centuries of marine crust, the object was indistinguishable from the surrounding seafloor debris. For decades, this unpromising chunk sat quietly in a museum storage room. Researchers assumed it was a degraded shell from the wreck, entirely overlooking its presence. It is a common reality in archaeology. Surface-level ocean decay hides the actual story. It takes modern scientific intervention to peel back that crust and reveal what was actually inside. When scientists finally applied advanced X-ray scanning technology to peer through the stone-like exterior, they expected to find a hollow shell or perhaps a trapped piece of jewelry. Instead, the scans exposed a highly organized, intricate network of precisely cut bronze gears, tightly packed together and fused by time. The internal layout of these interlocking wheels mirrored modern machinery. The arrangement matched the internal logic of a sophisticated mechanical clock or a specialized calculator. This timeline graph maps the accepted historical dating of mechanical inventions. It dates the creation of this device to roughly 2,000 years ago, during ancient Greece. But it also illustrates a massive 1,000-year gap between this artifact and the next recorded use of complex gears in Europe. Finding a high-density gear train built during the Roman era completely breaks the accepted timeline of human engineering. Based on everything we thought we knew about history, this machine should not exist. The device pulled from the sea that day was humanity's first functioning analog computer. To operate it, a user would turn a single hand crank on the side of the wooden casing. That single physical input engaged the entire interlocking gear train simultaneously, setting dozens of wheels into synchronized motion. As the gears turned, pointers on the front dial processed a specific set of data, the exact trajectories and movements of planetary bodies within our solar system. The device could calculate the changing phases of the moon and predict the exact dates of future solar and lunar eclipses with absolute mathematical certainty. The builders of the Antikythera Mechanism successfully quantified the movements of the sky, turning abstract celestial cycles into a repeatable mechanical output. The scope of the information it processed was massive, tracking the complex mechanics of the entire known cosmos. Yet all of that data was compressed into a physical device no larger than a shoebox. Achieving this required severe microengineering. Craftsmen had to cut perfectly spaced, mathematically sound teeth into incredibly thin bronze plates, entirely without the aid of modern machining tools. There was a strict zero-tolerance margin for error. If the spacing between any of these tiny teeth was off by even a single millimeter, the mechanical output would drift, resulting in compounding astronomical miscalculations over time. This diagram illustrates epicyclical gearing, the specific mechanical solution ancient engineers used to model the solar system. By placing a small gear along the outer edge of a larger rotating base gear, the device could physically mimic retrograde motion, the optical illusion where a planet appears to reverse direction and loop back on itself in the night sky. Compressing the orbital mechanics of the solar system into a device of this size demonstrates a mastery of physics and mathematics that would not be replicated for over a millennium. The Antikythera Mechanism stands as physical proof of lost technology, demonstrating that high-level knowledge can be entirely erased from the human record. This line graph plots technological advancement over historical time. You can clearly see a steep, catastrophic drop-off following the fall of the Greco-Roman civilization. The knowledge to build computers like this completely vanished, leaving humanity in a centuries-long flatline of engineering before the Renaissance. If an advanced analog computer was successful,